Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to do a little bit something different today. We love something different. I've been getting a lot of requests about my fashion and my fashion tips. So, we are going to do a luxury thrift haul. Yes, two things that shouldn't go together. I guess it's called a oxymoron. Let's stick with that. Yeah, oxymoron. For the broke girl or the broke bitch at heart that wants to ball and look good, this is for you, boo. This is for you. I mean, if you like me, of course you like me. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below on what you want to see next. This is the classic Louis Vuitton Speedy 25. And I got it a couple years ago. I got it, I would say 3 years ago, and I actually got this off of Vinted. It's an app that you can get on your phone. My first Louis Vuitton. Yes, my first little baby. So this actually has a great story to it. All the nice things, I just couldn't afford them. So my mother does not know a thing about fashion at all. And so one day, one of her best friends, she just got a divorce, and her husband works for this really big manufacturing company. And basically, she just got divorced because I think she was bored with him or something, I don't know. Anywho, so she was like, hey, your daughter likes designer things. I have something in my closet. One of her friends gave it to her, and she's kind of like my mom too, just not caring about fashion or high-end things. She's like, you know, I don't want to sell it, but I know she likes these things, so just give it to her. She's like, all right, I will. So she calls me and she was like, bro, I got this Gucci bag for you. And I'm like, a Gucci bag? I'm like, is it real? She's like, yeah, it's real. So I was like, okay. I was like, I really don't care about Gucci that much. But I was like, it's designer. Like, I'm not gonna be like, beggars can't be choosers. This is not Chipotle, you know. But I was like, all right, you know, just bring it on by. So she dropped it by, and I was like, Mom, this is not Gucci. This is Louis Vuitton. Like, are you kidding me right now? This is Louis Vuitton, and this is like one of the colors that I always like coveted for, you know, in the early 2000s, you know, like the Paris Hilton and the Kim Kardashian when they was first starting out with like the monogram and the Juicy Couture, like jumpsuits, you know, I mean, early 2000s, you know. So I was like, all right. So a couple years later, I started working at a luxury consignment shop. And that's how I got, you know, more interest in the fashion and bags and everything. And so she was telling me, like the owner of the store, she was like telling me, you know, about all the bags and whatever. And so she has multiple bags. She has Birkins, she has wherever you can think of. That's what the woman has. Oh my God, she's amazing. Anywho, so I went home and like, I was talking to my mom and I brought up her name, and she was like, and just something just clicked. And I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, oh my God. She's like, remember that bag that I gave you from like my friend a couple years ago? I was like, yeah. She's like, well, her ex-husband was the vice president at my owner's, well, the one that I work for, her, like, I'm trying not to like give out names of businesses or whatever, but basically, my mom's friend, ex-husband was the vice president, and of the woman I was styling for company, that was her husband's company. And so she remembered that the lady, we're just gonna call her Sue-Ann, she's like, oh my God, she was telling me about Sue-Ann didn't want like this purse anymore. And so she gave it to her, and I worked for Suzanne, and I was like, oh my God, so just like, this is one of her bags. I'm like, I got one of her bags. So like, yeah, it's funny how the universe works in that way. But even though this is my first bag and my favorite Louis Vuitton, I don't carry this thing around. I'm gonna show you why. The flaps in here, they are very narrow, as you can see. This got like pins in it. It's very narrow. So like you can barely put a phone or a wallet in here. It's not convenient. Even though it's a big purse, like the panels are very narrow. So I do not wear this purse a lot, but yeah, it's just there. But I believe the estimated worth now, if I would probably sell it on Tradesy or, you know, Poshmark or something like that, it would probably be like up in the thousands, because it's like one of those limited edition purses that Louis Vuitton has, and like they really don't have this color scheming. It's blue jean, and this one's an old one too. I got this one off of, I believe, Vinted. I got this off of Vinted. It's like a couple $100. I never spend over $500 when it comes to a Louis Vuitton, you know, first call. But anyhow, so this one's good in the summer. It's cute. It has lots of panels, a lot of buttons here. I always put my phone up in this flap here, you know, much easier. And then like I keep all my other stuff in here. But I love it. It's nice for summer. So it's winter now. We'll put this legs here. It's the Demure Azure. Very classic color. Yeah, so I just use it at night. Like every purse have its function. I really like it. Like it's just, you know, thin. It's to like get up and go. So like this is my go-to purse when it comes to like evening events, you know, stuff like that. So I know what you're thinking. This girl only has like Louis Vuitton purses, and I'm like, yeah, I do. All except for one. This one is actually my Chanel, and I love Chanel. It's just the purses are very expensive, and then they have like a high resale value as well, because like you're basically an investment. But this is from the circa 80s. And I use this as an evening bag sometimes. I really don't like to use it because, as you can see, it's like, this is pure lambskin. So a lot of the gold, where it's around the gold area, it's just peeling. And it's exposing the skin over here, and it sheds a lot, so it's shedding now. But this is from the 80s, and you know, this classic chain and quilted material here. And then also for authenticity purposes, you can even check the serial number, or like in some cases like Chanel has, like, you probably can't tell, but Chanel has a holographic logo in it, and that's very hard to duplicate, but yeah, it's very detailed with the Chanel logo. But like I said, it's old. I don't use it. It's just there for decoration because it's very fragile. This is my first wallet that I got when I was styling, and this is from the 80s as well. They're in pretty great condition. And here's another tip. Like whenever you're buying online, you have to be very careful from buying from merchants and sellers, because, like, you know, the world's not perfect. Somebody's gonna sell you a replica or a fake if they're not honest with you. And you don't wanna be spending, you know, hundreds and thousands of dollars on a fake and they're not upfront with you. So go to things like eBay, Poshmark, and Vinted. They have their guarantee if it's authentic or not. And if it's not, you can take it back, and you can also get your money back as well. So buy from those vendors. But so this is my yeah, Louis Vuitton one. It has a lot of panels and stuff here, and then like a lot of, it has a lot. I mean, it's panels galore. I used this when I went to Colombia. See, like I got my Colombian money here, like I still got my Colombian money, and like I got like over $100 million in pesos right here. But over there, I can like spend this, like this will like last me for like 2 months down there. Here, this is $3. Like, I know it's like 100 million pesos. You think, oh, you're a millionaire, girl, you rich, like you ballin', like all that other stuff, like make it rain. But That's $3 in American money. Country, love it. All right, so this is my go-to bag, and the zipper is broke. That's all right. This is the Demure Azure Speedy 30, I believe. Yeah, this is Speedy 30. And this is my go-to bag, so I always carry this one around. I mean, it's fashionable. This, like the other one, goes with a lot of things too. And this is my bendy boxer here, right here. So yeah, so this goes with. Last but not least is my Demure Azure. And this is my key fob for my car keys. So, holds all my little keys together, and once you open it up, it has, this is the older one. I think this is, I don't want to say the 80s, but I think it might be, it's circa from 80s, late 80s to, I would say, late 90s for this one. It's pretty old because it's, has faded and stuff. But I paid like $40 for these at, on eBay, and a lot of vintage Louis Vuitton sellers, they sell from Japan, so that's where I got mine from, and they're very reputable and they're very good. Like, I have the serial number in here, you can see it on the inside, and yeah, but they're not really made for like newer models of cars, because like this is really chunky, little car keys, so like it really won't, it's very hard to like, you know, close them and stuff. And then like, I believe the newer ones have like a bigger key fob, so like if I'm at the gym, which I wouldn't put this at the gym anyway, when I go work out, I usually keep my keys with me, but I can't hang these off the hook and stuff because these are so thin and stuff, but so that way you won't like lose your keys as much, and it'll be cute that way too. So like when you, because I know a lot of times like when I valet my car, they always put like a key ring on there, like, you don't have a key ring, I'm like, no, he's not using it, or it's too thin, either one, but yeah. So this just makes it really cute for it, you know, not to lose your keys and to keep up your keys and all that. So I'm actually gonna share more of my fashion tips and my clothing and all those other hauls in my next videos. If you like my video and you like me, please leave a like, give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts on everything. Okay? There's a truck that went by. Well, lots of noises here. But I would love to hear your thoughts and what you like to see next on my channel. So, all right. Thanks, loved ones. Have a great